has been paid on property.
Ooh.
And directly facing the coastal road, taking into account the 150-meter setback regulation by the Office of the Surveyor General of the Federation. Their team has come actually to confirm that we have up to the 150-meter setback. I'm saying this on live and I'm taking this on video. They've come to take their measurements that we have above the 150-meter setback. And when you drive in, you will notice something. We decided to do something different this time. We said to ourselves, we are not going to do a beautiful gate because it's less than 1 month we officially opened this estate for a pre-launch. We are not going to do a beautiful gate to entice you, but we are going to do something different. We are going to work from the inside out, because we notice most times when you have a beautiful gate and beautiful entrance, you make your videos there, people are interested. It takes sometimes a long time and no development. So we said we are going to do the development from inside out. And guess what we started with? We started with the internal roads. Our first phase of internal roads is over 1 kilometer of roads, and we make sure also that a standard estate road is about 7 meters to 9 meters. You can check internal roads, but we said no, we are selling a commercial city. I fought with our surveyors and I fought with our engineers, because they were, sir, do you know how many lands we are losing? Do you know the cost of construction? Will these people value what you are giving to them? They are going to still conclude that it's the same 500 meters. But you know, Esroya, we don't build for now. We build for the future. We build for those who trust us with their money, with their funds, and we build for our credibility, so that tomorrow, I know a lot of people that will be like, if you say Esroya, don't worry, they will deliver. And they are here. And that is our pride, that is our benefit, that is what we get. I'm saying this to say that the road you are seeing, where you are currently seated, this entire market is actually our road. It's part of the road. On the other side, because the interlock is going on, that's also part of the road. That's one side of the road. This is another side of the road. And there is no demarcation. So it's 20 meters entrance road and 20. And developers are the architect of society. Every major structure and construction you see across the world is being done by developers. So when we travel, we don't shop for luxury items, we shop for ideas, and we come back home to replicate those ideas. Traveling to Singapore, New York, London, and the like, we saw all of these cities have a downtown where residents, citizens, and tourists go to shop luxury items. I don't want to give them free advice, right? Because we don't know which, most of them are going to accept to come to downtown, and some of them will not, so no free advice for them. Shop luxury items 24/7. You will agree with me, especially those of us watching online from diaspora. There are places in diaspora where you can shop 24/7. 24 hours of the day, they are open, there is light, there is security, you can go there and shop at any time, 7 days a week. So we decided that we are going to build a city like that in Lagos. And that's what downtown is about. A city that truly never sleeps. A city that's open 24 hours of the day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So this is the place to site and locate your business. And we are strategically positioned. This is a blessing. Everyone who understands real estate, the developers, including our leader chairman, he said, This is awesome. I love this place. This is God's giving to us. It's God's gift to us. When you go outside, you're going to see a signboard there. It says 53. The construction company that is constructing the road are the ones who put that signboard there. It's a marking to show that this is kilometer 53. What that means is that this is 53 kilometers directly from Eco Atlantic, where the coastal road started from. You will not understand. Let me now break it down. Driving 100 kilometers per hour, because it's a coastal road, it's an express road, what it simply means is that in less than 45 minutes, about 40 minutes, from VI, Eco Atlantic will be at downtown. These are verifiable information. I've tried it. I drove all the way from VI to downtown to make sure the road is true and it is accessible, although some portions of the road are still under construction, and timed it. But just confirm it's 53 kilometers, right? And you know, Mark, 60 kilometers per hour simply means that in 1 hour you will get to 60 kilometers if you are driving at 60 kilometers per hour. And if you are driving at 180, it is less than. So this is where downtown is situated. That's what the song says. Then to our left-hand side, my left-hand side, which is your right-hand side, if you go back to the express, immediately after the step back, stand at the express opposite downtown, look to your right-hand side. You're going to notice something. There's a tall, white building. Use your cameras to zoom it. Your cameras will capture it. That's the free trade zone. Yeah. You can check on Google how much the free trade zone is selling per square meter. It's priced in dollars. So it is just by your right-hand side. And you are going to also see the flames from the Dangote Refinery, which is about 10 minutes away from this place. These are not things we are telling you. These are not landmarks we are telling you. We are showing you that this is what is here. The road is under construction. You can see the interlock, right? Yes, sir. Are you sure you can see it?
Yes, sir.
You can't see the interlocking that is going on? Okay. Then also, our helipad, if you walk down, there is a roundabout to connect to the other exit road, which is also 20 meters. You just, if you look behind me, the helipad is currently under construction. And the roundabout is also under construction there. And the fencing, the perimeter fencing is currently going on. So in a very, very short time, your clients and your prospects would have just one regret. And that is either they did not buy into downtown now when they had the opportunity to, or they did not buy enough. And finally, all the documentations and approvals are processing, the layout approval and everything are under process, 99% completed, and everything, your investment is safe and secure. And this is a pre-launch price as of today. After today, no more. But because it's a weekend, we are going to allow your clients to go to bank next week for Monday. Because some persons are making and saying it's a weekend and my clients are just getting to know about it. So we're going to do that for you. So I think I've said so much, I don't want to go on so much. And also, you will also notice something, it's a very dry land, but some persons are asking questions. But why is it looking like it's inside? Because of the coastal road. I have a thing. We build to our standard, and we have a standard we don't compromise. I personally, as a developer, I hate when I'm driving on an expressway, I see houses that are looking like they are down or inside a ditch. So that's why we are deliberately raising our road to match up with the coastal road, so that your clients will raise up their compound level to be higher than our road, and they will not look like they are inside a ditch. But this is a dry land. You can walk around, you can just go around. This is not something I'm telling you or a brochure or a video. You are here live and direct. You can see for yourself. This is downtown Lagos, the future of real estate. So if you have a vision to have your headquarters, a warehouse, an apartment, last week Friday, we decided to do something. To show an example, I took some persons and some of our staff to do a pre-launch party deliberately. Just opposite us here, there is an apartment that we call the name. You will see it if you turn back on the Dangote Refinery Road. I brought realtors and staff and we lodged there overnight to have an all-night party deliberately, because I wanted to prove to the world that this is not a place that is going to develop in the future. This is a place that commercial activities are currently going on. And per night, a 2-bed penthouse in that apartment is 400,000 naira. Wow. I have the invoice on my phone. If you want it, I will send it to you. Per night. The 1-bedroom studio apartment is about 90,000 naira. And we know Lakapang is still further. You can Google it. Jara Beach is around there, and series of activities. And somebody say, are people living around there? Ask yourself a question. How many thousand people work at the Dangote Refinery? That's a very good question. How many thousand people, you can ask ChatGPT, work at the free trade zone? That's a very good question. You should ask ChatGPT or Meta or Google. Then think about Apapa and how congested it is and how much property sell around that area. Then now think about a modernized deep sea port that is just around there. So real estate is about foresight, looking at the things around you and the plan of the government and the future and positioning yourself before it is too late. Now let me say this. This is a direct allocation for downtown Lagos. If we send you the demand notice, it is downtown Lagos Commercial City. That the name is there. The COO is going to be downtown Lagos Commercial City also. But the entire scheme by the Lagos State government, this whole area has been marked out by the Lagos State government as a labor scheme to serve the working class people of Lagos. So this is downtown Lagos Commercial City is an allocation under the labor scheme. What that simply means is that from here to Lekki and all the commercial hubs that are going to be along the coastal road, this is the city the government is planning for workers. So now, where would you rather have your hospitals, your apartments, your hotels, your warehouses, your businesses? Where else should you rather have your commercial or your business activities if not at downtown Lagos? So do yourself and your friends a favor, even as a realtor. And I said something also as I round up. If I send you the layout, you are going to say 3,500 square meters. It is not for sale. It is for the construction of Ace headquarters. I think you should be clapping for us. Woo! So we are not just telling you to sell land. We have a plan and a vision for this place. And we are also positioned here. So I'm not telling you to go. I am here. I have been here. I was here before you. I have invested billions of naira here. If I don't believe in the vision, I wouldn't do that. The road construction, ask any engineer, they will tell you this is not small money. So I'm just asking you that I can't do this all by myself. I'm not pushing it to you. I'm telling you, come. Let us all be part of this vision. Something great that we will all be proud of. And like I said yesterday, in the next 20 years, I'm building a city that I will be able to say to my grandkids that I built this city. Wow. And I'm going to be able to, just from my house, fly helicopters and just land their shop and patronize the businesses here and go back. I want to ask you an honest question that you should ask yourself today. In the next 20 years, would you be able to say you are part of the people who built downtown Lagos? Yes, everyone promoting, everyone selling downtown. I say this to you today, you are part and parcel of this project. This is not an SOS project, this is your project. You are the ones who built downtown Lagos. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much.